All right, welcome back to the collective live streams or the collective trading. September 30th, last day of September. It's not 31 days in September. And
We have Jolts. Jolts at 10.
we have Jolts at 10 and it's a Tuesday, right? So we're looking for manipulation, at least in this situation, which we did have of the previous day low on ES. So Asia low was the previous day's low. We checked that on ES. Right here. So there's kind of an SMT within the internal range. What I was wanting to see yesterday was the retracement. We did get that. Right in the PM session, I actually took a short, which was finishing off the retracement into the 4 hour on NQ. Let's just review that quick. It was pretty cool. We got open too. So we had this internal manipulation into the hourly SMT. Nice little swing here. Just this inverse fair value gap. Honestly, that was as simple as that. There was 5-minute structure as well, targeting these relative equal lows on the sell side. It was de-risked and a fixed 2 hour trade for me, just because of the time. Right, we're at 2 p.m. It is also 2 p.m. The power of 3 that day. Okay, I can get rid of this shit now. So into the 4 hour. Now, if we actually focus our analysis on the 4 hour, we have this internal manipulation, right? With the down move at 2. 6 a.m. hasn't really had the expansion yet, but if we got this bullish 4 hour change in state, I think directionally it would be very clear.
Yes. And so we do have SMT with YM. It's not with the exact low, but
There's kind
the
of
low on YM did not get taken. So I'm just going off of that. YM is getting a push up at the open, and NQ is falling.
So I guess NQ is a manipulation.
So we'll see if we get one more sweep of the low, or if we're just going to end up holding the SMT still, but just taking one of the internal lows. I would like us to get a good displacement leg through the 4 hour change in state with maybe like a 15-minute gap or something. So I'd be watching this low that we're approaching on NQ. It's around equilibrium of the price range from the 4 hour, the recent swing that we had out of the 4 hour. You mark out equilibrium. Equilibrium is right above this sell side. So, and at least if NQ takes this internal low, the SMT is still intact. So there's the internal low taken right there. So now I'd want to see if we get a reaction off of here. Ideally we do, and we don't go all the way down to the lows, but
it's going down. You were talking about this low, 810 low.
Just these, the two. I was talking about the one around equilibrium, but yeah, this one as well. I just don't want to see it take that 330 low necessarily.
Again, I'm expecting this to be a form of manipulation, sell side manipulation, right? We're taking some of these lows out. Or you could imagine overnight session. It's kind of looking bullish, but it's not fully expanding. So what are you doing? You're leaving these lows, right? You're leaving this low, this low, this low. So if you can, if you understand ICT and the theory, what would be below those lows? Why would we drop to them before running higher? Maybe we're putting the better SMT in as well. I just think, what I would consider off the table is a complete reversal and us just going down. Actually wouldn't be a reversal, but just continuation with this downtrend here. Like to me, this area we're in right here is a little bit high resistance. So maybe that's the driver for this down move here, taking it, then going to get the quick expansion run. We have SMT here now. But that is just like to completely reverse from here.
Wait, we took that London low?
Pretty much. To completely dump and reverse from here does not fit with the daily profile. I mean, maybe the only reason you'd say that is because there's a wick on the daily candle, but I still think the draw is us falling short of these kind of relative equal highs at all-time highs there. Pretty simple to me. I want this low to be actually taken. We'll have a real SMT there.
I mean, that SMT was there. It just wasn't the one with like yesterday in the 4 hour. That SMT was there though. This internal one.
So what I'm expecting. I mean, the timing is pretty bad on this one, but because we only got 24 minutes left at the 6 a.m. candle, but I want to see the previous 4 hour candle taken. If we didn't expand off the reversal of this candle, that's fine. If we just put a form of reversal in, like if we're not closing through the 4 hour imbalance, then it's good, right? Obviously, if we're doing that, then it's a little bit different of a scenario here, right? ES and Q, I guess, have taken this internal range buy side. The Dow has not taken this, so there is an SMT there, I think. But just higher time frame, I've got a really hard time saying that we are gonna have the failure swing up here and then reverse, take out all these sell sides. But this, I guess, 4 hour would tell me if we displaced there, closed kind of at this Asia low from yesterday. That would really tell me.
I will be waiting for 10 a.m. though. I do want to see how this 4 hour candle closes. Still holding the SMT with London's low. Didn't take it unless we took it on NQ.
Which took it?
No, NQ didn't take it.
Which one took London low?
YM took London's low. Took it earlier. Took it at 6. So
Would
now we
you-
have SMT with that.
How many
at the
points
6
did NQ get away?
Like 4.
It should take that. I would feel safer if it took it.
Yeah, so I mean, ideally we see this 4 hour candle flip back bullish before the 10 o'clock open.
Yeah, no, I think it'd be pretty crazy for this 4 hour to actually flip now.
Okay, we took London's low.
Yeah, good. I wanted that.
So we have SMT still with ES.
That's a 70-point drop, right? Like that's decently aggressive off of open. I hope we could continue that aggression, but have it in form of reversal. So, still expecting that bullish bias, right? I was talking about how we could make something good with this low being taken here, but what we want to see for the bullish bias is this right right there. And then from here, I do really like these London and Asian, I don't know if I can say Asian session highs, Tokyo session highs.
Well, the other thing I was looking at
Right
though is
there.
because the S&P that we put in yesterday with that internal high with YM is still holding. So I mean, if NQ does
You talking about up here?
the one that we had yesterday, yeah,
Like the one I said, talked about?
this one here, just on the 4 hour.
Yeah, the one I talked about. Okay.
If NQ inverses the 4 hour, delivering off that SMT, and YM is just manipulating the current high of day to then get a reversal, that is another possibility. I do prefer longs though, just based on the 4 hour. And I mean, I'd have to see YM manipulate some of the highs first because it hasn't had a good manipulation yet. So I do still expect higher on YM at least.
Oh, I forgot to start live streaming. Fuck.
Really? Oh, on Twitter.
No, I'm kidding. 22 subscribers. Ah,
Whoop. Got one.
yes. Thank you, Mom, for subscribing.
Okay, well, I am starting to get its push up
Oh,
through
NQ's also getting rejection here.
through the highs here.
Hold on, boys. This is locking her. Okay, right there.
Okay, so YM's taking the current high today, but it did leave relative equal highs with a high from yesterday. So I want to see us get a push to there. Honestly, I don't really expect this 4 hour to now get the change in state in this candle.
It's 70 points and pretty hard.
But if we could get if we could just inverse that 5 minute, honestly, we can get above that 5 minute. That'd be nice.
Yeah. I posted my expectation. Yeah, I posted my expectation on Twitter. See what if it happens, then I can keep it up.
Keep it up. When if you're wrong, you're just gonna take it down.
No, I was joking. I was
guru.
I was seeing if you catch what I just said. Okay, when am I longing? That's my question.
Well, I'm gonna wait for 10 a.m. That's what I want to wait for. I just want to see this 4 hour candle close. Because even if we get like a, I don't know, there's not even a 3 minute breaker or anything. Yeah, I'd probably just wait for 10 a.m. If we can get above this 5 minute gap, like inverse it pretty strongly, and then get a retracement into it, and then confirmation, I would just take that probably.
Buddy, I'm just so bullish that
I do want to wait till after 10 a.m. though.
yeah, I don't want to be trying to catch the expansion before I think it expands. I don't know, but it's super clean though. Like SMT London's low, we get this reaction, but like people are in on the 1 minute here. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. All right, so the 4 hour candle has now flipped back bullish.
Okay, so reason for not taking the 1 minute inversion, the 5 minute still isn't inversed. I mean, I have the expectation that we would inverse it, but I want to be in the longs here. don't know if that's obvious or not, but the thing is, like now, like kind of where I would screw myself here is not taking them on the woman inverse, because taking them the 5 minute, now you've got is pretty much negative RR to those London highs.
I mean, but the way I see it, yesterday was the retracement. Today should be the expansion. And if we're gonna get the expansion, it's gonna expand to previous day's high.
It should,
which
yeah.
is a long ways away.
It should go higher.
So even if this 4-hour candle, even if we manage in the next 15 minutes to get the 4-hour change in state, there's still gonna be there should be a good trade up to the previous day's high.
Up to all-time highs?
Yeah, I guess you could hold it there, but
This does seem really far away. I mean, if we started throwing 30-point candles in, it wouldn't be so hard to see, but what the fudge?
okay, YM's taking all the buy side inside of that 4-hour gap.
It's just more bullish than NQ.
Yeah. I just want to see it not reject. I want to see it keep expanding through. Ideally inversing that 4-hour prior to 10 a.m.
Yeah. My main thing here is just this 5-minute gap.
Yeah.
For NQ bias here. I'm looking at ES. ES is fine. ES is inversed it all already. We're holding a 15-minute gap on ES. I do really love those relative equal highs though. Like, you know, that's kind of the basis of the trade here.
Like this 1-minute gap should hold.
The inverse?
Just the gap.
I mean,
right there.
And if it didn't, then
so that 1-minute gap should hold, and it should expand to the highs, because then that would also be inversing the 5-minute. This 5-minute candle opened a couple minutes ago.
So actually, this inversion, right? Hold on. Gotta check something quick. So the inversion that we just had, and it's kind of rejecting off of right now, that's the first presented fair value gap, the inverse. So, oh gosh, we'll look at the rejection. Jeez. To me, that is a very, very, very bullish rejection. I mean,
yes, that's exactly what you'd want to see, right?
I would
off that 1 minute.
Honestly, should just be in this right now. But again, the 5-minute for me is my confirmation here. I don't want to be holding all day though.
I don't really want to get in prior to 10 a.m. news either. I mean, it should just deliver to the highs, but
All right, it's jolts. It could jolt to the low and jolt back up.
I remember last time there was jolts. I was gonna enter a trade right before jolts. I was like, yeah, I'll wait. It comes out, wouldn't have stopped me out, but would have got extremely close, and then offered a better entry right after, anyways. So.
Gained 2 followers on my Twitter. Yeah,
so YM did sweep the highs and is starting to reject a little bit.
NQES SMT.
Not really worried about it because it hasn't like fully shifted. Like if we start getting like 5-minute
These are equal highs.
change in states or anything, then I'd start to worry a little bit. But right now it's fine. I'm just waiting for the 4-hour.
So quick stop hunt for all the people that are trading the 1-minute inversion before the legitimate inversion. I would say that, you know, a good, maybe this hasn't happened, but a good 50% of these inversion trades will fail just because they don't have a breaker or a breaker. Like you need that part of it. So let's say we took this internal low. That would honestly make it real good.
Well, now that this 4-hour candle is closing all the way down here, I'd almost want it to do that. But the thing is, it's like, so if YM's reversing off of the high day, and if it starts getting if it starts getting like higher time frame change in states, like a 15-minute or 5-minute, then if NQ also inverses the 4-hour, we now have SMT at the highs. So just want to be cautious.
But again, YM's SMTs are always weird. Like the SMT was put in with a high that isn't the highest high on NQ, right?
Yeah, it's the one here at 2 o'clock yesterday.
No, like just now. The up move on YM that took the high,
Yeah,
is not even relative.
Oh yeah,
It's not the highest high on NQ. It's actually one of the lowest. I think my theory for price action this month is just fade the first failed inversion, or I guess you would anticipate it to be failed. Fade the first inversion like that. Stay out of it. You don't need to actually directly oppose the trade, but just
actually, you know what I would like though? I would like to see ES take the low and not NQ, because NQ's been the one that's constantly been taking the lows.
oh, you want to see the structure shift a little bit?
Yeah, like if ES can get a little bit of a internal manipulation, that'd be nice for NQ.
So there's that internal low taken.
Looks like NQ might be headed for previous day's low.
Hmm. Interesting, because I didn't want to see that. I'm gonna reframe from here. I mean, we will be inversing the 4-hour if we continue with this down movement. God dang. ICD called out these highs. That's why it's dumping. Yeah, do that.
Okay, there we took previous day's low. So we'll see.
Oh, we didn't take it, dude.
We didn't take it. Took
No,
it
we
on
got-
mine.
Unless mine's not anchored right. No, we just fell short.
You have it on the swing low?
Yes.
The swing low was the day
Like
prior.
This? The low of yesterday?
Yeah, my 1800 low is.
Yeah, I'm on NQ, you're on MNQ. We know they're different. I'm just saying that NQ didn't take it yet. You just looked at my chart.
I just want to see it on here. What does it look like? Okay, mine's got like a SMT with yours.
It's by 2 ticks though. Still did the internal manipulation. Right, like we dropped below the internal low.
Yeah.
Stopping up this initial up leg triggers.
We did put equal lows in then, right? With Bruce's low.
I don't know, I kind of discount equal lows when it's like against my bias. Why I'm still holding bullish structure. We still have this SMT at this London low.
Yeah.
Not internally. Both of them took it. This is my up leg though. This is my up leg.
Yeah, I mean this would be a good like a good 5-minute breaker, actually too.
Yeah. Kind of want to see this 8-minute fair value gap inverse. Eight-minute fair value gap inverse. Dude, it doesn't tell you when you get subscribers. It just happens.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
You'd
it does.
think you'd get a notification or something.
Let me see. Like an email? Nope. Only emails here. Top Step. Oh, hold on. Trump is talking right now. Because Trump's talking, it doesn't actually say it. Oh, it does say it. 9 a.m. Did you not have this when you looked at your news? Canadian bank holiday today?
Shit.
Oh, it's Native Day. I mean, Truth and Reconciliation Day. He's actually talking about some important stuff, though. Some of the warships that you're making don't look that good. They're not aesthetic enough for me. So Trump's talking. We got news at 10. Every time that this happens, I see a trade setup, which does make it unfortunate. Because like this, to me, now this is the trade setup. And it sucks because Trump's talking and we have news in a minute. Right? You better pay attention.
I'm ready. Got 20 seconds.
Oh, but Trump's also talking too? Like, geez.
Is it? It's not red folder though, is it?
He's talking about some red folder shit. I don't think it matters what color it is. The problem is, I think I should be long right now. I'm gonna paper long it right now. Oh, it's not gonna get filled. Oh, it got slipped. Okay, paper long. And I'm like, you don't know how bullish. You can't be as bullish as me. The 3 minute inverse, right? It just sucks at 10. I'd say that's a decent 4 hour kind of like large wick, right? We hold that 4 hour gap.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't want to see us go below that low that we put in right before 10. If we are bullish, like if we are gonna go higher, I don't want to see us go below that low.
What's am I not logged into paper trading here? There. Oh, I sneaked my P&L in there. Up 42 billion. Okay, that news wasn't that aggressive. Okay, that's actually fine because I thought it was going to be aggressive and just absolutely rip the socks off of the trade here. I'm kind of unsettled with how Trump's speaking though because I do like to not trade when he's on there on the Podski.
So YM didn't inverse its 4 hour, but it did get the change in state and it closed above the highs
So we have the change in state
on YM. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna look at NQ, and I want to see it stay above the 50% or the constant encroachment of that hourly wick or the 4 hour wick. Either one. Honestly, I'm gonna mark out the 1 minute change in state that we got. If we trade down to there and then deliver and inverse the 5 minute, I'd probably take that. Because I do like the structure for this 5 minute one. 5 minute inversion.
It's running,
Change in state, whatever.
It's running.
But the risk is just pretty big on that.
Yeah, you're talking about 80 points being high risk. Yeah, it is.
Depending where you put your stop.
Well,
But
depends where we get the 5 minute change in state. If it closes to the tick on the 5 minute change in state, it's still 65 to 75 points. So if you close 10 points above it, you're at 80 points minimum. 80 point stop losses. Definitely aggressive for me. Right. See, now let's say you were to take the 5 minute entry. You're cooked, bro. You're cooked. Right?
wait, hold on here. YM's actually retracing, which is good. If YM retraces below the low, then we have SMT. SMT with the low at 955.
Paper trade is eating right now. It's a little 15-minute gap here too.
Mm-hmm.
Are you just taking the close?
I don't think so. I think the risk is just a little too big.
It definitely is.
Like I don't really. I mean, we could run a previous high, but that's a pretty big move.
I don't expect that either.
How many points is that? It's only 180 points. Actually, it's not really that hard.
Well, but your stop loss is also 80. So. And also saying it's only 180 points is slightly due to our perception of how we've had some volatility recently. Okay, 5 minute closes right there. So we have this 5 minute breaker, or how I look at a breaker, but not in. No trades yet. Watching it for the actual good entry. Trump's still speaking too, right? We're like it's cautious. We're at a cautious
Yeah, so we did get the 5-minute change instead, hey?
Yeah, we got it.
Okay, so we're trading into a 3-minute imbalance right now. I'd want to see that hold and then deliver the 5-minute inversion. And then that would actually offer a little bit of a better risk entry.
Maybe.
I would like, though, if YM can get a push lower here and take that 955 low, then we can have internal SMT. Be even better.
Isn't Venezuela in South America? Yeah.
So YM's trading into the 4-hour change and stay right now. Okay, it took the 955 low. So we do have an internal SMT there.
So with ES too, we have SMT with like the high. Okay, I'm taking off this paper chart. It's in the way.
Okay, we traded to the midpoint of the hourly candle. We are rejecting off that 15-minute.
Yeah, so there is this SMT with ES here. It's what's up there.
I'm not really worried about it if this 3-minute is holding.
Yeah, if it delivers quick. All right, you need to call out if we're getting the move here.
Okay. So yeah, I would look to take a long if we get like a displacement like higher, getting like the 3-minute order block as well as maybe the 5-minute inversion. I'd like a long there off this SMT right there. So it would look something like that. This 3-minute closes in minute 20. So I don't want to see us inverse that gap. One-minute inversions, very small. So yeah. Okay, so we held the 3-minute gap, but we did close fairly deep inside of it. Yeah, in my opinion, this is kind of like the last resort for longs here. Because we've already done a lot of dealing in this 4-hour gap, right? Like we've had 3 consecutive 4-hour candles trading within it. So after getting this 4-hour rejection, I don't want to see us disrespect the 50% of that wick, which is what that line is there. And this SMT, I don't want to see the SMT get disrespected either. YM does have an hourly gap here. Mark that out. But yeah, if we get one good move like that, I'll be in there, and then I'll look to ride it to probably just somewhere within this higher time frame imbalance right here. If I go to the hourly, we got that hourly imbalance above all these highs. We inverse that 3-minute. Doesn't make me flip my bias though, simply because we do have that 5-minute change in state still. So we're still dealing within the series of down close candles. But I do need to see some speed come in here relatively soon.
What's that 3-minute? That's not.
Yeah, but we're still holding the 5-minute
Yeah.
change in state. So, and we still have SMT down there, so that's still good.
Well, yeah, that's right. But look at ES. Look at that range bound price action. If I made ES full screen, look at this.
I would need to see NQ flip bullish
You see this?
really fast here. Yeah.
Some chop.
Pretty much, I want like the next 2 candles on NQ on the 5-minute chart after this one to be up through that 5-minute gap.
That is putting a nice manipulation leg in though. Like still higher time frame. It is like it's been down here enough to where if it went higher quick, it wouldn't need to come back down here.
Yeah. Yeah. So if we get the 5-minute, I don't know if I'm going to take the 5-minute change in state or the 5-minute order block by itself. I do want it with the inversion.
Yeah, I don't
ideally.
I don't think I'm exclusively taking that either.
But we'll see, because if we don't get the inversion but we get the change stay with some good speed, then you can kind of expect the next 5-minute candle to continue to expand. So we do have a small 5-minute gap that we just formed.
Bearish.
Yeah. So I want to see us fly through that thing. YM's getting a good reaction off that SMT at the lows. Just want to see NQ follow here as well. Working our way through that 5-minute. We still have 4 minutes roughly until that closes anyways, so see.
Okay, here's the freaking displacement.
Yeah.
Kind of exactly what I was expecting, though. And now we've got this swing low put in. Same scenario as yesterday, isn't it?
Swing low with the SMT, which is good, yeah.
off the London low.
So we still have, we have 3 minutes till this candle closes.
Yeah. We are still kind of range bound on ES there, so I definitely want to wait until it gets the move. Well, I mean, now we got this swing low to play off of, though, so it's a little different story.
Yeah.
There's tighter risk. Like, say you took this inversion and you would admit that you're taking it knowing it's a lower quality trade. Bias is good, but it's only a 1.2 to the internal highs here. Asia high. So it's today's definitely not offering really good risk.
I would just ride it to previous day high.
That's really far, though. Like, that's, to me, that's out of the reach. I think that's too far, personally. To flip the entire 4-hour candle and go 190 points?
It would be a longer trade for sure, yeah.
I just like the internal highs, and then into the high in the Relief Fair Valley. You got permission today? That's side too. That's my side.
We'll see if we just keep consolidating. There might not be anything.
Okay, like the hourly here has that kind of change in state close, but it has the aggressive wick, right? And that's what kind of what I'd go off of instead of the body close. Yeah, just no nothing that is like this is the entry yet. Kind of just to sit back, relax, kind of trading day here. Got this fair value gap was traded to here, so would look at that to see it potentially deliver higher. We're chopping.
Yep. Yeah, it doesn't look ideal. I'd almost want this 50-minute to get up above that small 50-minute gap that we rejected off earlier, which is the 5-minute inversion. If we compare those two together, we with this 50-minute candle, we have 10 more minutes. That'd be something I'd consider, and then look to just trade some sort of retracement off of the next 50-minute candle open. Starting to get some movement here.
Could you imagine being in a long and holding through this?
That'd be painful. As soon as we get any up move, hey, it's just gone right after.
I doubt the reversal now.
Oh, got some people in the live stream. Wake up.
You talking price action, or are you talking to me?
Well, both. Well, both. Yeah, both.
Oh.
This thing's got to do something.
Yes, we're just sitting. We're just waiting for an entry. The longer it takes, I don't know. You could kind of define this as a very tight consolidation like range. The longer we spend in here, kind of equals the less I want to take the trade. So, say we're in here for another 30 minutes. I am probably not taking it long today. Probably not taking a short either. I wouldn't take a trade if we 30 more minutes in this.
I need something super convincing now that we've been in this range for like pretty much an hour.
Oh, ES is way worse, right?
Yeah, ES is always worse.
No, like just really bad. Here. You see it on the live?
Yeah.
I want to check if the Trump is still speaking. Okay, you can check it.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Let's see. Trump live. Do you know what he's actually talking about today?
It's a little bit of everything. There's in between making war boats look cooler and
What?
in DC crime rates. Not kidding, that's what he's talking about. He's like,
Okay,
I don't think they look cool enough. Like that, he's like the stealth bomber, whatever what do they call that stealth bomber? The B2 bomber, yeah, B2 bomber. He was like that looks cool. On the other hand, those warships though, they don't look cool. I think we gotta put more funding towards making them look cooler. Yeah, chump.
How long has he been talking for?
An hour and 9 since 9. Hour and 30.
Let's see. He starts talking.
Or he was said to start talking at 9.
Hour and 18 minutes ago, he started talking.
Close enough.
Oh, well. I wonder how much longer he's going to be talking. Maybe that's why it's just consolidating, waiting for him to spew his whatever he's talking about. Okay, we're finally getting some movement here. Are we gonna get the change of state? Or the order block, I guess. We actually might get the inversion as well. Okay, so YM traded quite aggressively lower, but it is trading into a small hourly for value gap.
YM?
Yeah.
Looks like it's hunting the low. Holy crap.
Well, I would need an instant reaction here. And I want to see how NQ reacts. All right. So YM is delivering off the SMT at the highs and is absolutely flushing.
EM. EM. YM. Yeah. Did go for those lows I marked up. Remember there was SMT there, and I was like, they are kind of relatively lows. And at the time, it looked like it would get close, but then it rallied right off of open. They're coming. They're gonna be taken. But no, NQ has had zero movement today.
YM is taking the previous day's low.
There you go. No SMT there, but with the internal low here, that would be the SMT. Look at this one. There.
I mean, I didn't really want to see YM do that after we already had SMTs at the lows. So now it's like that YM rally higher was looking like a manipulation. Like I don't really expect YM to, now that we've taken the low, fully reverse and head all the way back to previous day's high.
Just look at NQ and ES and determine if they're going to sell off or if they're going to keep going up.
Looks like it's going to sell off. Jeez, I think he still looks nasty though. Either direction. I'm probably just going to sit today out.
You see it? Okay, hold on. We're getting the movement here. What even is the movement if every movement isn't sustained? Off of the S&T though, right? So ES drops down lower, puts that internal S&T in, but still, funny enough, doesn't actually leave the S&T London low. Never mind. So the S&T London low is no longer there. ES took it. ES took it on that move. But now we're getting the bit of a reaction on ES here off that liquidity sweep. NQ does look very, very bad in terms of price action. Had a very clear bias coming into the morning. The market had other plans. Now, it makes it really hard to take a trade once you've seen the chop like this.
Yeah. Like I almost don't really want to take anything. I don't like how YM had to have that big move. Both directions, kind of just seek and destroy.
Oh, look at this though, happening in one candle. Like, don't even get like even if you wanted to take the entry.
Yeah, let me just take the 5-minute inversion. Oh, that's cool.
You don't even get like good displacements, really. Like you stay within this range, and there's not even like there's not anything to inverse. There was no 5-minute closure. That's just unfortunate. Like you have this draw the entire morning, and it's you got the confidence in it, and it from when you would want to take it, it takes 52 minutes to even happen. I guess you could be taking this one if you were aggressive. But here's the thing. I didn't take that because I just assumed we would still be in the consolidation until I was proven wrong. That's how I treat consolidations. Because if I went and took that inverse long and it just got chopped up like usual or like we've been doing, then I would be like, yeah, I was jumping the gun pre confirmation, right? Which that's what that was. That's why I didn't trade it.
probably wait till 11. See if we can get this hourly order block. Hourly order block paired with maybe 15-minute gap. Wait, no, it wouldn't be a 15-minute gap. It'd be like the 5-minute gap. And look to trade some internal out of there, maybe.
Now what? Now we just sit here, knowing what it's gonna do, where it's gonna go, not taking it.
I mean, if we get something super clear, like 11 o'clock opens up, trades to the 5-minute gap, and then get some internal structure, I'd probably take that.
One problem. I want to be in before London high is taken, Asia high is taken. I would not trust longing after it was taken. $8 minutes, yeah. I could wait. I could wait for that too. I wonder if the market can wait for that.
One thing I just don't like YM, how it was seeking to destroy.
Well, it's the same as ES was also seeking to destroy.
Well, no, ES didn't take London high.
Oh, you're talking about. It's a double purge on YM then. Well, if YM were to reverse, it would arguably be really good.
I just want to see that 5-minute on YM get inversed. Maybe while NQs are tracing, maybe.
Yeah, they don't work the same all the time, so that makes sense.
I just want to see YM flip back bullish, like hard, so that I kind of know. Because it's still like if it would have left the highs from the overnight session, would have been a little bit better. Holy shit. Well, see if we take the highs or not. If we leave it,
We took Asia or London. No, we left it. You're kidding.
trade to the 5-minute gap.
See, but like this is what I
Could be
mean.
nice.
I didn't want to be longing after these highs are taken because now look what you're trading.
taking it.
Wow, look what you're trading into though. Like if we take them, miracle we done.
Three minutes till this hourly closes.
Wait, the Latin names for the Earth, the Sun, and the Moon are Terra Luna, and then Sol. Did you get that in your head? Like that's weird, eh?
Probably where they got the name from.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I figured out how they got their
Yeah.
they got their name. Brother. Let me do the longing. Do all the longing. But there's no wick on the 5-minute gap, there. Oh, there is.
So yeah, 45 seconds until we have the hourly order block off of the SMT.
If it went lower, it'd be really nice.
The only way I'm taking a trade is if 11 o'clock opens, we trade into the 5-minute gap prior to taking Asia and London high. And then get some out of it. And I'll take that to Asia London. Possibly higher if YM starts to flip back bullish. But we'll see. Okay. Got the hourly change in state there.
Okay, it needs to drop lower here coming into the hour though.
Yeah. I need it to drop into that 5-minute gap.
All right, don't take those highs, man.
I'll take 'em.
All right, I might shut the charts off.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
that was just a terrible delivery.
Well, the
God.
reversal was pretty crap too. I mean, like I was looking at this. I'll have to pull it up in the stream. I was looking at the 5-minute getting like the closure there. It literally did not have any closure. It closes up above this internal buy side, and what are you gonna do there? That's not something I want to take. Now we probably continue. We do have this high, which right there. I dragged it over a little bit. That is a hourly high within the hourly imbalance, and I want to see the setup before that high gets taken, and I'll still take it. But so honestly, what I'm looking for, just get down to that 5 minute maybe. If we form a 15 minute. Okay. So probably going to be waiting another 10 minutes before that 15 minute forms, and then we'll see something. But that 15 minute close is nice, and we do like that.
The thing is, with the way prices have been moving, do I really expect it to now get that large move all the way back up to previous this high?
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably not. Unless it like really picks up here, but
We're kind of coming back into the 50-minute order block right now, or breaker. I would like that 5-minute gap, and then to see internal out of that. There's a little small 5-minute right here. Gosh.
We did tap that hourly order block.
Yeah, and there's a little 5-minute. Oh, here we go. 5-minute.
50-minute is also closing here in 10 seconds.
Oh, nice.
But the
Kind of
50
nice.
minute doesn't look that good.
Wow. Go with the 5-minute. Honestly, just my expectations for trading today has been extremely lowered.
Okay, there's the 15-minute. And it didn't get traded to. Yet.
So the 15-minute gap is traded to. As much as I would want to see it and actually go to that 5-minute there.
I actually would like a move to the 5-minute, and then I'd like to see YM take the low from 10 a.m. because it's pretty much there. And then if we get an instant reaction off of that SMT on YM, that'd be ideal.
Still range bound although on ES.
Yeah.
Like it took the high and then it's back at equilibrium. So if NQ doesn't get an instant reaction here, So I'm looking at the 5 minute. I want to see us if we get the reaction out of it.
Lime's like a couple points away from that low.
By the look of it, we just work through here and pretty much end the day off.
I'm waiting for Wime to take that low, and if it's not an instant reaction, I'm getting off the charts. Just dumping. Yeah, no. All right, probably not gonna take anything. Doesn't look good.
Oh wow, yeah, no.
Does not look good.
Oh, well, it's kind of sad how we waited the entire morning for nothing. I mean, it does make it look fairly bearish though. Like the fact that you closed that 4 hour not expanding, open the new one. Never mind, bro's too locked in.
Oh, listen. This one doesn't expand either. Nothing's expanded.
Take the high. You in the live there?
Yeah.
All right, we are going to end the live stream. I just don't see much happening. I always like to end it off with kind of the expectation, or at least what I'd want to see, and that would be that. So that happens, and you're watching the live stream, and you go on your chart and see this. There might have been a trade taken. We might have caught longs. I guess always, keep updated with our Twitters. We always post on there. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. The collective is signing off for Tuesday. We'll be back Wednesday. We've got ADP non-farm payroll, which is the less important of the two.
As Tempo says, the fake NFP.
The not as important NFP. Yes, we've got that tomorrow. So we'll do some trading tomorrow for sure. Don't really want to trade Thursday, Friday NFP, of course. So the week's flying by already. Take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your day.